Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things, change things, do what feels good for you throughout your practice. Let's begin sitting today. If you have something you might want to sit up on, you can grab a blanket, cushion, block, whatever you have handy. And we'll begin with eyes closed. Start to slow down your breath. And then let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus. And feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you. Let's begin by taking the right arm up. We'll bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow and then take it back. Feel free to move around or explore within each pose. And then release, arm up, open it out, take it across. And we'll hook with the other arm, hugging it in nice and close. And as you do this, draw back through the right shoulder so you're still square across the chest. And then release, arm out, rotate your thumb to point down, wrap it around behind your back, interlace fingers at your waist, pull the knuckles around, elbows go towards one another, and then circle the right shoulder a few times. Let's keep fingers interlaced, reach both arms back, open up the chest, and then fold forward. Wrapping arms overhead. And release. Come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up again. Let's take first let's cross the other leg on top, or in front, however you want. Then left arm up, bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow, take it back. And then release, arm up, open it out, take it across, hook with the other arm, hug it in as close as you can. Still sitting tall, still breathing deeply. And then release, arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around. This time when you interlace your fingers, try the other thumb on top, elbows go towards one another, and then circle your left shoulder. Reach both arms back, open up the chest, and then fold whatever amount you're able. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Roll your way back up and then bring your feet to the floor. We'll shift hands to the floor in front of the feet. Try and have your feet hip width apart, parallel. Feet and knees pointing straight ahead. Just exploring your range of motion, getting a stretch through the toes as you go forward, calves and ankles as you go back. And then drop the heels, lift the hips, and come to hang in ragdoll. can bend your knees a little or a lot. You can take any arm position here, any movement. And then plant the hands near the front of the mat and step back. Come into a high push-up position. Feeling the whole body in a straight, long line. And then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. Come into your back bend. This could be low or high. Cobra or up dog. And back to down dog. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You might pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor. Waking up different parts of your body through movement, through stretching. And then release, drop the knees, sink back to child's pose. Just practicing that is a good option. Remembering you have the option of resting anytime, whether you rest in this shape or a different one. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. Then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Lift up through table, come back through down dog. Bend your knees, look forward, and then lightly step or hop your feet to the front of your mat. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Standing tall, mountain pose. Feel your feet grounded, belly drawing in, long neck, tall spine. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, part way up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And please go at your pace. Take the time you need for all your transitions. Here we'll rest in down dog, or you might come back to child's pose, or sitting, or onto your forearms or knees. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's take the right leg up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. feeling what you're doing. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Sink low. Let's grab the left wrist. Take it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist. Take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the heart. Hips low, chest high. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go. Like ragdoll. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, deep bend in the front leg. Straight, long back leg. Last breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. You might take a vinyasa. You could just step back or move in some other way. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. Grab your right wrist, take it across. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Letting go. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest, letting go of all of that. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's come into warrior three. Shift forward and find your balance. You can take any arm position. You can modify or adjust however you need to. Last breath here. Step back, warrior one, just one breath. Release through a vinyasa or your movement transition. Same thing other side from down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three. Feeling where you are, applying what you know to what you're doing. Last breath here. Big step back. Warrior one. Release through your movement transition. Five deep breaths. More important than the shape you choose. Come back to a quality of presence, of ease, of surrender. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra, and back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, one breath, come in. And step right back to warrior one. From here, let's come into eagle arms. We're going to take the right elbow on top of left. Put a little pressure between the elbows like you're going to pull them apart. Deep bend in the front leg, but lift the chest. Little upper back arch. Start to lean forward. Come onto the toes of that back foot and then step into eagle, Garudasana. Knee on top of knee. Last breath here. Unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Once you're steady, lift the left arm up. Expanding past the tips of the fingers, past the top of the head. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. You might take a vinyasa, you might just step back. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Step back. Warrior 1. Eagle arms, left elbow on top. Pressure between the elbows, open up the chest, upper back. And then start to lean forward, come onto the toes of that back foot, step into Eagle, Garudasana. Last breath. Release, unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. You can bend or straighten the supporting leg. Make sure it's not locked if it is straight. You can look down, out, or up. If you are wobbly, looking down is probably the most stable. One more breath here. Release, make your way back to down dog. Settle in. Any neutral shape. Letting go of what we've just done, what we might do. Just feeling what's right here. Last breath. Let's come back through down dog. And get set up for pigeon pose right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go. See if some props are useful, something under the hip, chest or forehead. Let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your right hip, you can slide it out of your way so that you can lean to the right, swing that back leg around to the front, and then lean to the left and send the right leg back. And if that didn't get you into pigeon on the other side, find your way there. You may want to adjust the angle of the front leg, add any props. Let the upper body settle towards the floor. Bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the left and then swing that back leg around to the front. Let's get set up for a seated spinal twist. Feel free to straighten the bottom leg if that works better for you. You can bring your right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm either hugs the knee or hooks to the outside of the knee. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, rotate a bit more. And breath by breath, a little more height, a little deeper twist. Last breath here. Release, unwind and switch. Bottom leg can be straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you, right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. One more breath. Let's release, unwind, and roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a circle or rock with your knees. Drop the feet to the floor, getting set up for a couple back bends, starting with bridge. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down to lift the hips high. Once your hips are high enough, you can interlace your fingers behind your back, shrug your shoulders underneath you. When the pose feels complete, take your arms out of your way. Roll down and rest. If you'd like to take more back bends, you can do so when you feel ready. Maybe bridge again, what we just did. Maybe something else, half wheel, full wheel, supported bridge. And stay as long or short as you like. So we are moving towards the end of class. If you have more back bends in you, keep going. There's no rush. You can take your time winding things down. If you're done with your back bends, move on to a counter stretch, which could be happy baby, knees to chest, a forward fold, anything that helps you release your back. Integrate what you've just done. Keep feeling what you're doing. Each time you finish something, you can, again, just ask what's needed now. When nothing else is needed, you can start getting comfortable in your final resting pose. You may want to put on extra layers or use props. You might do a little self-massage, any parts of your body that could use some help letting go. Eventually settling into stillness. And slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently waking your body up again. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. And come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Bring hands together at your heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's probably the best way to see when I add new content. And Patreon is also a really good place to find videos, and they have some nice organizational tools so you could search for short practices or gentle or no wrist or lots of different categories there. So thank you so much for your support and for practicing with me. I really appreciate it.